In our awareness, in our truth, in our consciousness, in our beingness, in our bliss, in our divine understanding of grace, we allow God's grace to run through this vehicle, to run through this body, to run through this beingness. We become God's grace, we become God's love, we become God's truth, we become God's divinity. Everything within us is an aspect of God's love. Everything within us is an aspect of God's truth. Everything within us is the divine love and light of consciousness, grace, bliss, and truth. And as we are aware of this consciousness within our own being, we're aware that we are walking consciousness, right? We're aware that our body is grace, our body is truth, our body is divinity. We are aware that everything we do is an expression of grace and love and consciousness and truth and bliss. We are aware and we are conscious and we are alive and we are accepting. We're accepting this divinity within us because it is who we are. We can be nothing other than the divinity and the truth and the peace and the bliss of God's love as it expresses itself through us, in us, around us, above us, below us. We are that pure expression of grace and love. And what does that mean in the world? How do we experience that in the world? How do we become that in the world? How do we allow ourselves to experience and express that in our lives, right? In our daily wanderings and yearnings. If I want something in the world, how do I draw it to me? How do I allow it to be a part of me, part of my experience? I want something to be given to me. I want something to be received by me. I want something to come to me. So I am the grace of God's love, God's divinity, God's truth, and God's bliss. That's the pure essence of who I am. That's the truth of my beingness. And if this is so, and everything around me is also the consciousness of grace, truth, peace, love, divinity, and bliss, and I can see that, right? How do I experience everything and everyone around me as this truth of consciousness and bliss? When I experience it within myself, when I have this experience of grace and bliss within myself, then the world is automatically seen and felt in that way. We don't need to try to see our neighbor as divine. We don't need to try to see this one or that one as free. It's already established within us as our own truth, as our own grace. And because that is so, everyone around us is experienced as that. So first, let's go within our own beings. Let's experience our own grace. Let's experience our own truth. Let's experience our own divinity. We can't see someone else as they truly are until we accept and allow that within ourselves. Right? We can't see where someone else resides, how someone else is doing, until we've fully experienced the grace of God's divinity and love within our own beings. Do you know that within you is the truth? That's the first question we must ask. Do you know that within you is the truth? If I know within me is the truth, then I will seek there first. I will go there first. I will delve into that place first. I will find the essence and the truth of God's love within me first. There's nowhere else to go until we know ourselves. There's nothing else to see until we experience our own divinity. There's nothing else to know until we know who we truly are, right? Basiro krutana arete, mukrusha vakramose erete, indiki ki komboro krusha vakronoso to 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 mihara karadana kalesha krusha vakronoso hitantra de 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 Shiva, 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 Shiva. So when we go within and we find this truth within ourselves, what do we find? What is the aspect of us that is grace? What is the aspect of us that is divinity? The consciousness within us that wants to be seen and heard in the world as divine, free being of light. What is that? So once again, talking about the Kundalini energy, what is the Kundalini energy within our bodies, within our beings? There's a big awakening happening now, isn't there? People are experiencing awakenings. People are wanting awakenings. People are curious about awakenings. Right? What is it? What is the Kundalini awakening? So we're not going to make it a mysterious process. It's not shrouded in mystery. It is the very essence of our core, the very essence of our being. It exists within each and every one of us. It is a part of us. That is how we were formed on this earth plane. It is how we were brought into beingness on this earth plane. I am not different from you. You are not different from me. If this Kundalini is awake in me, she may be awake in you. We are not different in that way. I am you, you are me. We are one consciousness of truth. We are one consciousness of divinity. We are one consciousness of grace, and we are one consciousness of love. Feel yourself as me, and I will feel myself as you. So this body, this beingness, right? This example of a personality on the earth plane. We've gone through a lot in this life. We've gone through a lot, right? From a pretty rough, messed up childhood into teenage years of drugs and alcohol and sex and meanderings and suicidal attempts, into a lost world and the world of Los Angeles with rock stars and famous actors and everything that comes with that life. But guess what? The Kundalini was awakened within me, and she brought everything to peace. She brought everything to love. She brought everything to divinity. Looking back on it, I could say, oh, it was easy, right? She awakened in me, and now I'm free. But I went through the most difficult times I could have ever experienced while she was awakening and while she was becoming alive within me. But see, now this body has become an aspect of divinity, of truth, of peace, of love, permeated with this grace of God's love, God's truth, God's peace. The Kundalini has fully manifested in this body. She's fully become the beingness of me. Did it take me 20-some years to get to this point? Yes. Do I still have work to do? Yes. But at this point, the Kundalini is fully manifested in me. What does that mean? That means that when I sit here with you, I fully surrender to that grace within my being. I let all personality traits go away. I'm sure they're still there to some degree. My personality, my beingness, who I have come to be in an ego persona on this earth plane. Yet the Kundalini resides within me, right? And vibrates into my being, into every aspect of me. And through that awakening, she comes to you through this body. So these videos that we make aren't personality related, they're Kundalini related. All we want to do is surrender to the divine and allow the divine to do what it needs to do in this earth. I, as a personality, don't know what needs to be done, right? I don't know how things need to be awakened. I don't know how things need to be seen. I'm a limited aspect of consciousness. But surrendering to this higher power, surrendering to this divinity, allowing this truth that is already within me to permeate every aspect of my being, she comes to you as this grace, as this truth, and as this divinity. So feel yourself as me, and you will feel the particles of grace, of the awakening, within you. So does the Kundalini work? Is it effective through these videos? Can your Kundalini be awakened through these videos? Can you have an experience of grace through these videos? Can you see the divine truth of yourself through these videos? Can you know yourself as free, divine, perfect, amazing, pure, light consciousness through these videos? This is the Kundalini speaking. This is the source of your beingness. And this is the source of your truth. This is the source of your love. We are one in that. I'm not separate from anyone or anything. So relate to me as if we are one, right? Relate to me as if we are the same. Relate to me as if our consciousness is resting and dwelling in the oneness of all things. Your Kundalini is already awakened. Know it as that, feel it as that, see it as that. So these questions about how long will it take, how many times do I have to watch, will it work for me? These are mental. Do you see that these are mental conceptualizations of grace? So if you don't receive the answer that you're looking for, look deeper within yourself to see what is the true answer that you need. How many times do I need to watch for how many days? We don't know time and we don't know days. What we know is the grace within all things, and all things are free. I'm the Kundalini. The awakening is within you already. Hear these words deeply. Contemplate. See the aspect of yourself that knows the truth of these things. The mind is not going to come to a place where it can see what we're saying. Do you see what I mean? The mind must be accessed from a different place. So how many times do I need to watch these videos? We don't know times. We don't know space. What if you lived each day from a place of knowing within your being that you're already free, that you're already in peace, that you're already in love, that you're already in divinity? The Kundalini awakening is not some mental conceptualization. It's not. So to find it, to access it, all you need do is resonate with the truth of your own being. Will these videos help you to resonate with the truth of your own being? Absolutely. If you can conceptualize the mental awakening of the Kundalini, then you can allow this grace to work within you, as you. It's already there. Go beyond the questions that are set in this modern day reality. 30 days to a better life, right? Your new future will appear if you do this for so long, for so many days. Go beyond that. Go beyond that. Go beyond that. Listen with a deeper awareness, with a deeper understanding, with a deeper truth within your being. We know that the conceptualization of your mind has taken you this far on this plane. But we're now asking you to access this place within you that has a deeper understanding and a deeper knowledge and a deeper experience of grace. What we're showing you is that you're already free. You're already divine. You're already perfect. What we're showing you is that this already exists within your being. Feel it to such an extent that it becomes your reality. Feel it to such an extent that you know it as the truth of your being, and let the Kundalini vibrate in every molecule of your body. Because when that occurs, there's no more questions about how or why or where or when. It just is. We just are. We just are. Dana Kurushata Karanagaliata Ritigation Kurushuto Haratana Kaliata Aritigation Kratan Harate He hum Hagrabasosari at the Grosavakrana He hum Hagrabasosari at the Grosavakrana He hum Hagrabasosari at the Grosavakramata He hum Hagrabasosari at the Grosavakramata. So the information that we're speaking isn't about the knowledge, the mental knowledge, right? It's about the feeling, the vibration, the energy that you're receiving through these words, right? Through this grace. So feel it and accept it within your being. Will you feel an awakening occurring? Will you feel the vibrations of the Chitti Shakti Kundalini working within you? Will you feel the raising of grace? Yes. You will. Because we're vibrating at that rate in divinity. And when you come into communion with someone who is vibrating at that rate in divinity, you can also allow your cells to vibrate in union with this energy. Right? Drop all pretenses and come here with me. Be in this grace of truth and divinity. There's no separation in time and space. You need not be in my physical presence. If you're here watching this video, we are one together in grace. We are one together in truth. We are one together in peace. I am with you. in that room that you're sitting in, wherever you may be. Shavakrum. And at this point, all I am is a vibration of the Shakti energy. Sha-ando. Sha-okru honaka. Reke karana alete kurutondo rite. Harana kaliyata rite. Shaiva, 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 shaiva kurutondo. Maharatanda kaliyata rite kurota. Isha, isha, shiva, 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 kumata. Hirana kaliyata rite kurutoto kurushata katatana kaliyata reka. Shava, 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 shava. So when we say, just delve in, right? Delve all the way in. Let go of all pretenses. Delve in, desperately yearn for this awakening to occur. Surrender to the deepest part of you, to the Divine Mother, to the Divine Father. Dive in, dive in, dive in. Let everything go. Surrender and become who you are already. That's all one need do. And then you awaken, 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 awaken. Feel your cells vibrating in resonance with this divine energy of grace. Awaken, 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 awaken. Feel your cells vibrating at this divine frequency of grace. Shaiva Kurutandaridiki Kratara. Awaken, 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 awaken to this divinity. You are that, my love. You are that. There is no separation between you and me. Shatana Kurushavakaran Sasari Takratari Kuru. Feel our total oneness and peace and love and divinity and truth. Shaiva Kurunata Daredo Kurushavakaran Sirakara. You are this. I am you. We are one. Parakarana Sasari Kurushavakaran Soto. Do not separate yourself out from me or my experience of grace. You are this experience of grace because you're here with me now in this energy. Awakening, becoming, receiving, being, knowing. Surrender to your truth. Surrender to your divinity. Surrender to your love. Surrender to everything that you are, ever have been, and ever will be. We are that oneness, that grace, that truth, that divinity, that love. We are God's love. Accept it, know it, feel it, receive it, be it, become it. We are that love of grace, peace, truth, love, divinity. Now we are that love. We are opening, accepting, receiving, acknowledging, knowing everything that we are, everything that we have ever been, everything that we have ever been. We are that now, now, now. Guru Shava Kamata Le Ko Tandara Karasasarete Heritiri Neo Toto Tara Tara Nakaliata Tari Teke Shoto Korosa Handare Teko Baba Karamasasare Teke. So you can get to this point in time where you surrender completely to this Kundalini divine energy within you, and you become that, and you resonate in that grace, you resonate in that peace, you resonate in that love, you resonate in that divinity. And this is the aspect of ourselves that we bring into the world as we are conscious and alive and loving, graceful and free. Everything that we see, everything that we experience, everything that we do, consciously alive, graceful, loving, and free, consciously aware, consciously giving, consciously receiving, consciously knowing, consciously accepting, consciously having this truth within our beings now. So can you awaken? Can you awaken Can you awaken? Tutandarite. By watching these videos? Yes. Yes. By resonating with the energy of this beingness, we become one in that grace. We become one in that truth. And we become one in that peace. Do not see yourself as separate from the physical beingness that you're seeing here on the screen. See yourself as oneness. See yourself as truth. See yourself as peace. Motto. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Become one with this energy vibrating together. We are one. There is no separation between us. Watch until you feel the oneness. How many times should I watch? Watch until you experience the oneness. Watch until you know the oneness. Watch until you experience the grace and the truth and the divinity as your own being, as your own self, as your own truth, as your own divinity. Because it's all here for you. Everything you need, everything you want in this Kundalini awakening is right here for you. I am the Kundalini energy receiving myself into myself as the grace of God's love, God's truth, God's peace. Become it, be aware of it, accept it, love it. Yes. So I know some of you want some more specific answers, but specific answers won't be had from this being. Because what you're really asking is beyond the need to know the specifics of this space-time reality. The answers don't exist in this space-time reality. Mikarana kurushavakarana sirite kurutan arateke sharakramata. The answers exist within your being. At a deeper consciousness, a deeper level of grace, a deeper level of truth, a deeper level of divinity. So watch this again and again until you feel it, until you experience it, until you accept it as your own consciousness of grace. Watch it until you know yourself as free. Moshato, ma'arete, niro kurushata karatana kaliyatata aretike kuru. Marata, I am nothing. I am nothing but an energy gracefully receiving you into me now. I am nothing but an energy gracefully receiving you into me now. Motto. Shavakurono soratate karatana kaliyata. Murukurutana karatiara karata. And when we become nothing together, that's the existence of pure divinity. Masyara kurutana kaliya. And we become that as one grace. Tarokurushana kariyato. Hirana kaliyato tadato. Shaiva kurono sa arateke karanaka. Amana na 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 grushata kaliyata haratanda garada da 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 dam dam dum dum dim dim da garboto harete ke kam kum kalikari karshata hirana karatara. So these words that we say, they're just vibrating in from the consciousness of grace, right? They're vibrating in from the consciousness of grace. Harokurushava karamase goro ham hagarpata. It's just an energy of grace, vibration of love. Shaiva Kuruma coming forth as words. Shaiva Kurana Sarete Karadana Kaliyata Toroko Haradara Neke Papa Papa Kanamaso Harakarana Sarete Ketini Hara Hushuto Kurutandara Deke Karana Kara Hurutana Kaliyashata Karatandara Deke Koko Karanate Haradan Yarakarashata Kaliyata Tariteke Haran Ziara Karata Sariyata Karatanaliata. Recognize yourself as free. Recognize yourself as true. Recognize yourself as divine. Recognize yourself as pure. You are the light of all things. You are the consciousness of grace. Kurasasariyatakaradana hirotototototototototototora harana kaliyashatanakara hutana kaliyatata redeke koravansa sariyatokurusha hiapatatana kaliyatata redeke korotanaka hirana kaliyatakurushatakatana kaliyata hishatakaratandiatakurusha vakaramaso hitatana kaliyatata redeke korotataraka hitatana kaliyatata redeke haratandiatakurusha vakaramaso sariyatakuru haratandiatakurusha vakaranasirakaramata guru matsi kararanaka Mato reito korona kaliyachata karadana kaliyata karadare teke korona karide masirata na kaliyata tare teke shatokrosarana teke. Sink into those words, sink into those words. Dharano, know the truth of your divinity, know the truth of your love. Mihiratana kalisharanoko mose. Parete nata karatana. Pero. Dare. Astiato toto daniataka. Parako.
Love is all you ever need.